I'm John Stacy, and this is my water. So I retired from a corporate job where I had to wear a suit and tie every day and worked for oil companies and software companies and did the same sorts of things that so many people in Houston do. But I did always like to go backpacking in the mountains with old friends, and I love being outdoors. So I said, what can I do to find out more about what's here in Houston? I discovered that I'd lived here since 1994, and I thought to get outdoors I had to go to Colorado, and boy was I wrong. By working with the Bayou Land Conservancy, I get outdoors, I get to see really cool things. I've learned a ton about nature, learned a ton about people. We go out and build the nature trail, we keep it functional. It's 14 miles long, and people love it. They can get down in the woods, hike it, bike it, walk it. There's so much to do outdoors. I wish more people would get out.
We're the Hermans, and this is our water. I'm a pediatrician.
I'm a writer.
But we have a lot in common, among other things, our love of living on property where we can enjoy being outdoors, enjoy what the world of nature has for us, and the variety of animals, some known, some unknown, that we can enjoy just from our own home.
I started volunteering with Bayou Land Conservancy because I wanted to do something that would have an impact locally. I enjoy being outside, and I enjoy having open land. Living where we do, the land was disappearing. And so volunteering with Bayou Land Conservancy was important to me.
Being a pediatrician, I talk all the time with families about the importance of being outside with the kids. And so having that green space, whether it's in your backyard or along Spring Creek or Buffalo Bayou or anywhere else, it's important to have for everyone's mental health. And conservation helps us conserve water, helps avoid erosion, helps us avoid floods. So finding the natural beauty and the natural land wherever we can find it is important.
Hi, we're the Locke family, and this is our water. I'm Jonathan, and with my wife Elizabeth, we have 3 boys. We have Henry, age 9, Simon, age 7, and little Francis, and he's 4. We've been here in the Houston area since 2015 when our company moved us down here. When we learned of that happening, we knew we wanted to get involved in an organization that worked on conservation issues, and that's how we got involved. For me personally, I've been a trail runner and mountain biker for years. One of the greatest joys that I've had the privilege of doing is introducing the love of running and biking outdoors in nature and being able to pass that on to my boys. That's something I really hold dear to me, and without these places that are protected, we wouldn't be able to do that.
In this day and age, I feel like people are pretty disconnected from nature. We don't realize that the land and the water around us, we still depend on that for our food and our water. And really letting our boys go out there and learn how important that is to keep those places clean and keep those places so that they can provide for us is very important.
I want to keep water clean, and I just don't really like how people pollute it with like trash. I just don't want to harm any animals really.
Water makes us live, and if we didn't have water, then we wouldn't live. That's why I want to protect water.
The legacy that I want to leave is to have the awareness of the benefits of nature It's so important to get outside and to surround yourself with nature. And for future generations to still have that ability, we have to conserve the land that we have now.
Any of us can leave some of that legacy somehow, either by planting a tree or conserving some property of their own, or supporting organizations that can do that on a larger scale.
For me, what's my water is, I think, understanding the relationship we have here in the Houston area with water. It can threaten the area, and on the other hand, it gives us life. These places don't happen by accident. It takes action, and it takes people who care to make sure these places still exist. If things continue the way they do, these are going to be harder to come by.
Humans are part of the environment. We don't go visit the world. We are part of the world. And when we get out in nature, we reconnect. It's good for our mental health. It's good for our society. You do what you can, where you are, with what you got. And if we all just do a little bit, do what we can, together we are going to save the planet.